Let me ask you something personal. When you look in the mirror, really look, do you sometimes wonder, when did I start looking so tired? You don't feel tired. In fact, you might feel more alive than ever. Wiser, stronger, even freer. But somehow your reflection doesn't match that energy inside. Your skin looks dull. Your hair feels thinner. And that glow you used to see in the mirror, it's just not there anymore. You've tried the creams. You've done the serums. You've read all the beauty blogs that promised glowing skin in 10 complicated steps. But after all that, your skin still feels dry. Your eyes still look tired. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know something. You're not alone. And more importantly, this is not your fault. Because the truth is, the secret to looking youthful and radiant isn't sitting in a bottle on your bathroom shelf. It's already inside of you. Or at least, it could be. In today's video, I'm going to share 3 powerful vitamins that are backed by real science. Nutrients that most women over 60 don't even realize they're missing. These are not trendy supplements. They're not hype. They are simple, natural building blocks your body needs to support healthy skin, stronger hair, and youthful energy. I want you to imagine waking up in the morning, looking in the mirror and thinking, not I look young again, but I look like me again, radiant, alive, confident in your own skin. So if you're ready to age with grace, strength, and maybe even surprise a few people along the way, stay with me. Because what I'm about to share might just change the way you take care of yourself from this moment on. Let's begin by understanding what's actually happening inside your body as you age. Because when you know what's going on beneath the surface, you can finally care for yourself, not with fear or frustration, but with kindness, intention, and wisdom. After age 60, several natural changes begin to take place. One of the biggest? A dramatic decline in collagen and elastin production. Collagen and elastin are the 2 proteins that keep your skin firm, lifted, and bouncy. They're what give your cheeks that youthful plumpness and your jawline that smooth, defined curve. But after menopause, your body stops producing them at the same rate. The skin begins to sag. Fine lines settle in, and the glow? It fades. Then there's moisture loss. Your skin gets thinner and more fragile. It doesn't retain hydration the way it used to. So even with all the creams in the world, your skin can still feel dry, rough, or even itchy, especially in colder seasons. And let's not forget hormones. When estrogen levels drop, blood flow to the skin slows down. Less circulation means fewer nutrients and oxygen reaching your skin cells. That's why many women notice a pale, tired look that no amount of blush can seem to fix. But what most people don't realize is that aging skin is not just a surface issue. It's not just about sagging or spots or lines. It's about what's happening deep inside your cells. Every single day, your body fights off something called free radicals. These are unstable molecules that attack your cells, speed up aging, and damage your skin's ability to repair itself. And when your body doesn't have enough antioxidants to protect and repair those cells, that's when your skin starts to lose its vibrancy. It's not about your age, it's about your nutrient levels. Now here's the good news. Once you know which nutrients your body is missing, you can start giving it exactly what it needs to heal, rebuild, and glow again. And the best part? These changes don't require a total lifestyle overhaul. Just small, daily choices that add up to a big difference over time. Coming up, I'll introduce you to Susan, 67, active, full of life, and the exact moment she discovered that the key to feeling beautiful again wasn't in another cream. It was in her morning tea. Let me introduce you to someone. Her name is Susan. She's 67, retired, joyful, and full of life. She spends her mornings in the garden, her afternoons walking with friends, and her evenings laughing with her grandkids on FaceTime. From the outside, she looked like a woman enjoying her golden years. But behind the scenes, something was bothering her. Every time she looked in the mirror, she saw someone tired. Not just older, but tired. Her eyes looked dull. Her skin had lost its warmth and color. Even her favorite lipstick didn't seem to bring her face to life anymore. And her hair? It felt thinner, like it was slowly disappearing. Not falling out exactly, just fading. Now, Susan wasn't trying to look 30 again. That wasn't the goal. She just wanted to feel like herself. Vibrant, present, alive in her own skin. So she did what many of us do. She tried new face creams. She bought a collagen powder she saw on Instagram. She even splurged on a spa facial for her birthday. But nothing really changed. The tiredness in her reflection stayed right where it was. Then one day at a coffee shop, Susan ran into an old friend, a retired nutritionist. They chatted, laughed, and eventually Susan opened up about how she'd been feeling. And her friend said something simple but powerful. "Susan, you're treating the outside, but real change starts on the inside." Her friend went on to explain that after age 60, the body becomes less efficient at absorbing and using certain nutrients, especially the ones that keep skin, hair, and energy levels vibrant. And one of the most overlooked? Vitamin K2. Now, this isn't the K1 you might have heard about in relation to blood clotting. Vitamin K2, especially in its MK7 form, plays a very different and very powerful role. You see, K2 helps direct calcium to the right places in your body, like your bones, and keeps it out of the wrong places, like your arteries, or even your skin. Why does this matter for aging? Because when calcium starts to build up in soft tissue, it can actually make the skin look stiff, rough, and older than it really is. Vitamin K2 helps maintain skin elasticity. It promotes smoother texture, and it even supports healthy blood flow, so more oxygen and nutrients reach your skin cells. In short, it's like giving your skin a better delivery system for everything it needs to stay youthful. But here's the catch. Vitamin K2 is mostly found in fermented foods like natto, a Japanese soybean dish let's just say it's not for everyone. You can also find it in grass-fed cheese or egg yolks, but not in high enough amounts for real skin benefits. That's why Susan's friend recommended a simple daily supplement. Nothing fancy. Just a small capsule of MK7 taken with her morning tea. Susan figured, why not? She wasn't expecting a miracle, just curious enough to give it a chance. But within 6 weeks, something shifted. Her neighbor asked if she'd changed her skincare routine. Her walking buddy said, "You're glowing today." And Susan, for the first time in years, looked in the mirror and saw someone she recognized. Her eyes looked brighter, her skin felt softer, and even her energy had a quiet hum to it that felt fresh. She hadn't changed her makeup. She hadn't changed her moisturizer. She'd simply given her body something it had been asking for. That's the quiet power of vitamin K2. It doesn't scream for attention, but over time it strengthens the foundation, your bones, your blood flow, and your skin's natural elasticity, so everything else can start working better too. And for women over 60, it's one of the most overlooked nutrients you can add to your routine. But it's not the only one, because coming up next, we're going to talk about a little-known antioxidant that's 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C, and could be your new secret weapon for that radiant, youthful glow. Let's take a closer look at astaxanthin. Now let's talk about a little nutrient with a funny name, but a big reputation in the world of healthy aging. It's called astaxanthin, and it might just be your new secret weapon. You may not have heard of it before, and that's okay. Because this powerful antioxidant isn't part of your typical skincare commercial, but it should be. Why? Because astaxanthin is one of the most potent natural antioxidants on the planet. Stronger than vitamin E. Stronger than vitamin C. In fact, it's been shown to be 550 times more powerful than vitamin E and up to 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C when it comes to fighting oxidative stress. Let's break that down. Every day, your body is under attack. From stress, from pollution, from sun exposure. Even from the natural process of aging itself. These forces create unstable molecules called free radicals. And those free radicals are the silent culprits behind sagging skin, dark spots, fine lines, and that dull, tired look that seems to settle in as the years go by. That's where astaxanthin comes in. It's like a microscopic bodyguard for your skin. It neutralizes those harmful free radicals before they can do damage. It protects your cells from inflammation and oxidation, and it helps your skin maintain its smoothness, brightness, and elasticity from the inside out. But this isn't just theory. Real science backs it up. In one 8-week study, women who took astaxanthin daily showed significant improvement in skin hydration, elasticity, and reduction of fine lines, especially around the eyes and cheeks. That's just 2 months. And the results didn't come from a serum or a cream. They came from within. So where does this miracle compound come from? Astaxanthin is found naturally in microalgae. And when sea creatures like salmon, shrimp, or krill eat that algae, they turn a pinkish red color. That's why wild salmon has that vibrant hue. It's rich in astaxanthin. And fun fact, it's one of the reasons salmon have such amazing stamina. They literally swim upstream against currents for miles. Astaxanthin supports their endurance and recovery. And now, scientists have discovered that it does something just as amazing for human skin. But here's the challenge. To get a therapeutic dose of astaxanthin from food alone, you'd have to eat large amounts of wild-caught salmon every day. And while that sounds delicious, it's not exactly practical or affordable for most of us. That's why most women over 60 who benefit from astaxanthin take it in supplement form, usually around 4 to 8 milligrams per day. It's simple. One small capsule with a meal, and no complicated routines or multi-step skincare required. But the benefits go beyond your skin. Astaxanthin also supports eye health. Yes, brighter, clearer eyes. Cognitive function, muscle recovery, and even immune response. It's been called nature's internal sunscreen because of the way it protects the skin from UV damage from the inside. That means fewer sunspots, fewer lines, and healthier, more resilient skin overall. And the best part? Unlike many antioxidants, astaxanthin doesn't turn into a pro-oxidant when it's used up. That means it never damages your cells, even in high doses. It just keeps protecting, supporting, and helping your skin shine. So if you've been feeling like your skin has lost its spark, if your eyes look tired, if you're starting to notice those tiny creases around your cheeks and forehead that no cream can smooth out, it might not be your skincare. It might be your antioxidants. Astaxanthin helps your body catch up with all the daily wear and tear. It builds you back up. And it gives you that healthy glow that turns heads, not because you look young, but because you look radiantly well. Just like Susan did, you don't need to change everything in your life. You just need to give your body what it's been quietly asking for. And speaking of restoring what's been missing, coming up next, we're going to talk about a vitamin you've probably heard of, but might not be using to its full potential. It's essential for strong hair, healthy nails, and glowing skin. And for many women over 60, it's the missing link to feeling beautiful again. Let's talk about biotin. Now let's talk about a name you've probably heard before. Biotin. Also known as vitamin B7, biotin has been a favorite in the beauty world for years. But here's the thing. Most people don't really understand what it does or how important it becomes after age 60. Biotin is a part of the B vitamin family. Its main job? To help your body convert food into energy. But beyond that, it plays a critical role in maintaining the health of your hair, skin, and nails. Let's start with hair. As we age, it's common for hair to become thinner, weaker, and more brittle. You might notice more strands in the shower. Your ponytail may feel smaller, or your scalp feels more visible at the crown than it used to. That's because as we get older, our body produces less keratin, and keratin is the main protein that makes up your hair. Biotin helps your body produce keratin, and when you don't have enough of it, your hair can't grow strong or healthy. It becomes fragile, it breaks easily, and it just doesn't look like you anymore. But the good news, clinical studies have shown that women who take biotin consistently for just 90 days see real improvements. Thicker, stronger strands, less shedding new growth in thinning areas, and a softer, shinier texture overall. It's like your hair finally remembers how to grow again. But biotin doesn't stop there. It also supports healthy skin by improving cell renewal. You see, your skin is constantly regenerating. Every month or so, you get a whole new layer of skin. But that process slows down as we age. Old cells hang around too long and new ones struggle to keep up. That's when skin starts looking dull, flaky, or rough. Even the best moisturizer can't fix skin that isn't renewing itself properly. Biotin helps speed up the turnover process. It supports hydration from within, so your skin stays smoother and more even in tone. And don't forget about your nails. Have you noticed more breakage, peeling, nails that grow slower or not at all? That too can be linked to a lack of biotin. In fact, some of the earliest signs of a biotin deficiency show up in your nails. But with just a small daily dose, usually around 2,500 to 5,000 micrograms, you can restore strength and flexibility and say goodbye to painful splits or cracks. Now, you can get biotin from food. It's found in things like eggs, almonds, sweet potatoes, and avocados. But as we age, our ability to absorb nutrients from food declines. So even if you're eating all the right things, you might not be getting enough biotin to see real results. That's why a gentle supplement can make such a big difference. It's not about chasing perfection. It's about restoring your body's natural ability to thrive. And here's something important. Biotin works best in combination with other B vitamins, like B12 and B6, and often alongside collagen or zinc. So when you're choosing a supplement, look for one that's part of a complete formula designed for skin, hair, and nails. And just like vitamin K2 and astaxanthin, biotin doesn't work overnight. But with daily consistency, many women over 60 begin to see visible changes in just a few weeks. Less shedding, stronger nails, healthier, more vibrant skin. That's not a miracle. That's what happens when you give your body exactly what it's been quietly craving. Now let's take a moment to recap what we've covered so far, because these three vitamins, K2, astaxanthin, and biotin, they might not be trending on TikTok, but they are transforming how real women age from the inside out. And coming up next, I'll show you the lifestyle habits that supercharge these nutrients, the simple daily practices that help your body use them more effectively, so you can look and feel your absolute best. Let's keep going. So now that you've discovered the three secret vitamins, the ones that most women over 60 don't even know they're missing, let's take a moment to bring everything together. Vitamin K2 keeps calcium out of your skin and arteries and sends it where it belongs, like your bones. It improves skin elasticity, supports circulation, and may even help slow down internal signs of aging. Astaxanthin, a powerhouse antioxidant that protects your skin from the inside out. It reduces wrinkles, improves hydration, brightens tone, and defends against the sun. Some call it nature's internal sunscreen, and for good reason. Biotin, a key player in keratin production. It supports strong hair, glowing skin, and healthy nails, especially as you age and your body needs more help renewing and repairing. But here's the thing. Vitamins don't work alone. Think of them as seeds. If you drop seeds into dry, neglected soil, they won't grow, no matter how good they are. Your body is the soil. And to see the real magic happen, we need to make that soil rich, nourished, and supported with just a few simple habits. Let's look at 6 practices that can make these vitamins work even better. 1. Hydration. Yes, you've heard it before, but truly, water changes everything. Without enough hydration, your cells can't absorb nutrients or eliminate toxins. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of clean water a day. And if plain water isn't your thing, try herbal teas like chamomile, mint, or lemon balm. They count too. 2. Morning sunlight. Just 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight on your skin in the early morning helps your body create vitamin D. This supports skin repair, hormone balance, and sleep cycles. You'll notice brighter eyes, smoother mornings, and even more restful nights. 3. Whole foods. Colorful, nourishing food isn't just fuel, it's information. Leafy greens, berries, wild salmon, avocados, olive oil, pumpkin seeds. These foods are full of what scientists call cofactors. They help your body use the vitamins you're taking more efficiently. 4. Deep, consistent sleep. While you sleep, your body goes into full-on restoration mode. Blood flow to the skin increases. New collagen is made. Old cells are swept away. If you're getting fewer than 7 hours of sleep, even the best supplements may not do much. Try creating a nighttime ritual. Dim the lights, sip a warm tea, and wind down with quiet music or prayer. 5. Stress reduction. Chronic stress increases cortisol, the hormone that breaks down collagen and weakens your skin barrier. It also robs your glow. Just 10 minutes a day of deep breathing, stretching, journaling, or quiet reflection can make all the difference. 6. Gentle topical support. No, you don't need a 12-step skincare routine. A simple cleanser, a hydrating serum with hyaluronic acid or vitamin C, and a good fragrance-free moisturizer is plenty. Look for products designed for mature skin. They'll help seal in the internal work your body is doing. When you combine these habits with the right nutrients, it's like turning the key in your body's natural glow engine. You start waking up with more energy, your skin feels softer, your reflection begins to catch up with the vibrant woman you know you are inside. And people notice, but most importantly, you notice. Because this journey isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring the woman you are today. Strong, wise, glowing. Not because of what's on your face, but because of the care and love you've learned to give yourself. And if no one has told you lately, let me say it now. You are still beautiful. You are still powerful. You are still becoming. So here's what I'd love for you to do next. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more women just like you find this kind of supportive, age-positive content. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Every week, I share real, practical self-care and wellness tips for women over 60 who want to feel strong, vibrant, and beautiful from the inside out. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which of these 3 vitamins are you most excited to try? Or what small habit are you going to commit to this week to help your body shine? Let's cheer each other on. Let's age boldly, beautifully, and on our own terms. Because aging isn't something to hide. It's something we get to own together.